Welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic. Recorded last time, there was an episode where we did the end stuff. Went to the end, claimed the end as ours, so we have access to the end. So we can use the end for our nefarious means, because I want to make a ore miner. I'll get into that soon, because that's what we're kind of working on today. My whole purpose is the next episode was going to be building a reactor. Well, I built the reactor because the episode that was supposed to be building the reactor, I actually recorded it, and right as I was fixing to hit stop recording, because it was about 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes exactly, my computer blue screened, and all of that the recording was corrupted essentially. So let's hope that doesn't happen this time as well. I'm working to get my computer fixed soon, so hopefully that can stop happening more often. Anyway, so hopefully I can make that stop happening. Or I'm trying to make it word in my head. Anyway, that's not all I did, so I'll have to brief what I did go over at the beginning of last episode again. Yeah. Okay. I built a new building. It's complete. So let's go over this. First thing, it's right there in front of me. It's a nice, lovely building. I built it with purple blocks and stone bricks. Because I wanted to use purple blocks for building, so I did. It's basically just a basic building. The whole purpose of this building is to use it for... it's not finished, by the way, because I needed more coarse fruit. But the whole purpose of this building is to put in the immersive engineering building blocks, which is that thing right there, and some other stuff. Like, I have to have the squeezer, the crusher, and I want to make the arc furnace, which is a lot of materials and stuff. That's going to be a light source. I have just torches thrown down right now around, because the arc furnace is pretty big, and I have to have a couple of machines that make the things I need to make are called electrodes. We test out in electrodes. Electrode. I have to make these things. I have to make these graphite electrodes, which I can actually make using presses, so I could technically automate the creation of these, but I can't automate the insertion of them. So it's kind of a thing. It's kind of weird. Anyway, this hole right here is like pipe access. I'm gonna have to route like the computer cables and interaudio cables and power cables over there as well. So I've made this access tunnel. This is my cobble gen, by the way. It gives me infinite cobble genning power. This is my reactor. He missed me making the reactor. It makes pretty good power. I have it turned down. It makes like 3,000 per tick. It's cool with diamond blocks because I have tons of diamonds, so why not? And I didn't put that much fuel in there. It's fine. It's just running. So I actually increased I'm putting it here. The reason why it's here is I'm planning to extend it all the way down here and possibly even further back. And if I have to, I can make the path. I can push the path further back. It won't affect anything because it's not... This room was never planned anyway. The only reason I came down into the room to begin with is so I can have an extra set of storage. Also, since I have power now, went ahead and took one of my octadicks out and put it over here. We apparently are out of a hoe at the moment, and we maxed up the farm out here. I don't need another diamond hoe. That's why hoe was being searched in my search thing. Diamond hoe. We have tons of diamonds, so it doesn't matter. I need to make a better hoe. A diamond fishing rod. That's what we need. So let's make diamond hoe. Let's just do this because it's gonna be fun to search of sticks. I mean, I could ender chest them into it, but I have to figure out how to do crafting with that machine system right there. There we go. It should harvest all these very fast. It produces so much of that essence, it's ridiculous. I don't know how much I actually have. It's called Inferium, I think. Oh yeah, I have a lot of Inferium. I was fixing to make a tool rod, an Inferium hoe. A Supremium hoe is what I wanted to make. But I do not have... I wanted to make this because it's unlimited durability. I was going to make this because of the unlimited durability, but I do not have a nether star. And I don't want to waste my wither skeleton skulls on making a tool core. It just seems like a waste to me at the moment until I can make it. The whole point of getting into this stuff is I can make wither skeleton skulls, so we're not going to mess with that at the moment. Once I get into that, we will get to it, but not at the moment. So what I'm going to do now is because the whole point of what I'm doing now, what I'm going to get started on, because it may take me a little bit of time to get this set up. The whole purpose of the reactor, the whole purpose of going to kill the Ender Dragon, is so that I can make the void ore miner. That's the whole purpose of everything that I've done in the past, like, little bit. In around here, I have a digital manual that I need. I don't know if it's there. It is. This is what I need. This thing is the void ore miner. The void ore miner is a multi-block. You need the laser core drill and stuff like that. Okay, I need 24 structure blocks, tier 1 or above. So 24 structure tier 1 blocks. So let's make those. Structure tier blocks. Doesn't matter which ones. Did it say? It just said 24 structure block tier 1 or above. It's just structure blocks. It doesn't say what type. It's just there's different kinds. There's basalt, there's alabaster, and there's hardened stone. I don't know what I have most of, which I have alabaster, basalt, or probably basalt. I think I have tons of basalt. I think I have tons and tons of basalt. So we're gonna see which ones I have. Let's type in basalt. We have 300. Yeah, we have a lot. How about hardened stone? Yeah, we have tons of basalt. So we're gonna make structure. So we're gonna make it black. So it's gonna be black. That's gonna be quite interesting. So we need 24 of these. I'll have to chisel it probably when I... Ah, yes, because I have it in the other form. So I need to get this into the environmental tech versions. That'll solve my problem, won't it? So that'll give me this. So I need 24 of these. I guess it'll be fitting because it'll be in the end. So there's 24 of these. Let's sleep real quick. I didn't realize it's already night. I don't want mobs to spawn. I leave my doors open a lot of the times. And then I need... That's tier 2. Okay. 20 machine bases. Machine bases. And then I will need 20 of these, it says, right? Machine bases. So I need 20 of these. So I need to make some iron bars. Let's make a good stack. Make another stack because I can always use these anyway for other crafting recipes. So I need 20 of these. Okay, got these. And then I need, I think I needed 2 laser cores, and 1 lens of any variety. So let's get the 2 laser cores. Not these zombie hearts. Laser core, which is these weird little things here. I'm missing. Just give me some. Just give me some. And it's not like I'm not going to use it for other stuff because I'll have to make the resource miner to tier it up. Because to get the tier 2, if you're wondering why I'm just making tier 1 and not making tier 2 or 3, 4, and all that other stuff. Because if you look in here, there's different tiers. The reason I'm not even bothered looking at the others is because tier 2 takes tier 2 structure blocks. Tier 3 takes tier 3, tier 4 takes tier 4. If I look at the structure block, it takes other stuff, like the actual, it's not that, it's the actual miner, the resource miner. Tier 2 controller takes 2 Void 1 controllers, and actually I probably could have made the tier 2, couldn't I probably could have done the tier 2. Maybe it's tier 3 I couldn't make. Oh, maybe I changed it. Oh no, it's a tier 4 I couldn't have made. Oh well, we're just gonna make tier 1 for now. That's fine. Anyway, I had to go mine some ore real quick, which won't take me too long. We're just gonna make tier 1, and we'll get that basically rolling, and then we'll deal with the other ones later. Because mainly what I wanted to do is make. Well, first let's make the lens. Actually, let's look at prosperity ore. This is what I want, and it's from a light gray lens. So we need light gray lens. I guess I need to type in lens because it's not pulling up. Oh, maybe I'm just mistyping it. I want a lens that's light gray. So first I had to make a clear lens. Which is made with that glass that I have to pull out of the thing. That's why I said I'm gonna need it anyway. Let's might as well make a ton of it. Because the whole deal is with the resource miner is you can pretty much focus on any material you want. And the only ore that I really can't get is prosperity ore that I really want. So I don't want white, I want light gray. Light gray. The only thing that I really want from mining with this thing is prosperity ore. I mean, it's not the only thing I need. I need other materials, but it's not like I desperately need anything else in your chests. I mean, there's always things that you would need. Like, I always need iron, I always need just stuff. But I don't need it, you know. What color is this? Red on the front. Red on the front. Or do I want to do that? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to have a different color in the chest. What color in your chest? A lot of this stuff is going to be processed over at the arc furnace later. Everything but prosperity ore. That's the thing. We're gonna go for... What color do I feel immersive engineering is? What color do I feel it to be? Brown? Sure. What is it? Cocoa? Yeah, I feel immersive engineering is like brown. I think of all this wood and stuff like that. I think of brown. So we're going to make the center color brown. And this will be my void miner chests. This will be my ore processing. So we're going to put those in my inventory. And we have to temporarily, I'm going to make a quick and effective, I need silky jewel is what I need. A silky jewel. If I type silky the actual way, not like jokingly silly me way. I don't need to make a stack of it, I just need one. And I need to make a quick pickaxe. Let me get some Maneliums. Oh really, I don't need Maneliums. I could do it in anything. Can I do a Terra still? I can. What's the whole purpose of a Terra steel pickaxe? Mana eater. I don't really care about that. It'll eat my mana. Draconium. Can I do a draconian one? Why are they purple and yellow? 2 OP, energy repair, energy eater. I just need a silk touch pickaxe. We're gonna go for, I don't know. I don't know and I don't care. I just need it for silk touch. I don't even care if it's just iron. Let's just quickly make a silk touch pickaxe because I have to silk touch diamond and iron and nether quartz so I can get the ore miner. So instead of boring you with creating a silk touch, I'm going to make sure everything's turned off for one and make me a quick pickaxe. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, and now I am back. I don't know why I just took damage, but I did just take damage for no reason. But I am back, and I do have the diamond and the iron ore. I got a good bit of it, which is wonderful. Not enough to make a whole ton of it, but I'm going to make the ore miner thing. We're just going to, as I said, make the tier 1. It's fine. So we're going to, we have everything. So we're going to craft up all the pieces. Did I make the laser core yet? Oh, I didn't get the nether quartz. We'll have to run to the nether and get the nether quartz. But that'll be easy. And I don't think I made the laser core. So let's go randomly pop into the nether and get the last piece that I apparently neglected. I knew those would take forever, so it's not that big of a problem to get nether quartz. It's like literally all over the nether. It's the easiest thing to come across. So that's no problem to get that. The other ones, not so much. The other ones I actually have to cut down and find and all that good stuff. Are you going to load? Nether. Plus. Alright, let's find a little bit of nether quartz. The actual ore. I never actually had to mine any, so there should be tons of it around. Let's collect a few of them while I'm here, so I can make more ore miner bits, so I can make more ore miners in the future, because I want to eventually tier up to 4. I'll work on tiering up and preparing to get a tier 4 off camera. We have to make a resource miner to get to tier 4. So basically I'm making tier 1 and then we'll make it to tier 4 as the next step. So basically I'm making tier 1 and then we'll go up to tier 4 afterwards, because there's no point fiddling around with the rest of it. So now we have all the pieces we need to make this thing. I'm going to move my chorus plants near that other building, by the way. That's just where they're going to be, probably behind it. And we need to craft this up. We need to make another clear lens, apparently, to just craft it. Alright, so that's the piece. So now we have the piece. We'll dump these in there to craft later. And then we want to create the thing that puts it together. It's a structure build. What is this called? Environmental tech? Environmental. Add environment. Okay, there is a assembler. Here you go. This is what I want. This is what I want right here. It's the assembler. It makes it easier to pretty much put it together, so I don't have to manually build it. It just builds it for me, which would be absolutely fantastic. So we're going to build one of these. Then we'll build one of these. And then we'll build one of these, which is the assembler. Right click on the controllers to assemble. Shift right click to instantly break any multi-block. See, this will build the block for me. All I have to do is click on this, it'll, build it for me. Now I have to get to the end and place it. I also have already made a chunk loader. I have the lens for it to place down, and I should have everything I needed, because I needed power. I needed a structure tier 1 block, 20 machine blazes, 2 laser cores, I think that was to build it. I guess that was to build it. That's probably to build it. I guess so. I'll make a couple more because it's saying I need them. Laser core. 2 laser core. 24, 22, and 1. So I should have all the pieces now. Yeah, and then I need power. So let's get some power cables, which we should have some energy conduit. That's the crappy energy conduit. No, there's some good energy conduit. I'm gonna go steal the energy cell from up here because I really don't need the one from up here anyway, because this thing's making pitiful amounts of power. There's no reason to have this thing up here as it is. I mean, it makes power when it wants to. It acts like it's not making power now. Yeah, it acts like it's not making power at all. Okay, we're just gonna leave that. So that's probably one reason I was having power issues, is this thing's just stopped making power. But I have this thing, this energy cell that links to the other thing, which is wonderful. And I can make it to the end. And we will set up this lovely construct into the end because it needs a direct site to either bedrock or the direct site to the void. Obviously the void being the easiest. Of course, you know, that is the best thing to do. I am going in the correct direction. I am correct. Yeah. The reason I'm flying instead of opting to use my teleportation thing is because if I use journey map, it seems to crash my game. It's just a Java error thing. When I get ready to build like a teleportation hub, I need to make sure to place it in an area that's not directly at my base, because for some reason my chickens, trying to generate all my chickens and the villagers that I had, caused a crash. So I crashed on the internet. So I have to make sure to build me a teleportation hub somewhere a little bit away from where my house is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause here and we'll reconvene at the end portal area. Okay, we are here, back convening at the end portal here. I'm going to dive on through and make our way into the end. And we're going to find a nice, lovely area. Probably right here. This looks good right here. In fact, I think this is Prosperity Shard. Oh, this is Dimensional Shard. This is actually quite helpful in its own right. That's for future purpose. I actually need to gather something I can build out a little bit, because I have to. I think it's 7x7 initially. The biggest one's like 14x14. Also 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to place, this is like the top of it. We're going to place it right there. Okay. Now I've got the assembler. And it says for me to right click on the controllers to assembler. And I can just keep right clicking until it assembles everything. And that should be all my stuff. Multi-block assembly complete. Awesome. So I didn't have to manually build it, which is wonderful. Now I need to put a chest on top of it. That's the chest. We want to put a chunk loader somewhere nearby, so it chunk loads this chunk. We want to put a power cell on it somewhere. I'm going to put it right here. I want to have it all out. And it's still linked to my power. And we're going to have to put this thing into some power. And it's starting to get some ore. And it should have the saying white lens, but it should have the light gray lens in its system, but why is it saying white lens instead of, it looks light gray. It looks light gray to you. I think it's got the right lens in it. Oh well. It'll still get my ores that I want. But you can see that it's starting to get ores for me already. It's got Peridot ore from Tech Reborn. Something I've never gotten before. Lapis ore. Apparently you can get Peridot dust. And you can get Peridots that can be used for what? What is this stuff for? Nice fancy armor. And pretty cool looking tools. And seeds, of course. What I'm really looking for is, I should have silk touched it. What I really want is dimensional shard stuff. So, a dimensional shard and obviously prosperity ore. Now this thing will just run infinitely, forever, until I run out of power. That's why you have this thing. So this thing's just going, and I'm forever getting ores into my ender chest. I just need to have a place to store this stuff, essentially. And then you'll get nether ore, ender ore, just any type of ore will get generated. There's silver that just happened. So it's just like any ore that's available will be a thing. So I actually need to make a system that stores all the ore into barrels, or not barrels, drawers, and we'll be good. So this is the fancy structure. As I said, the biggest one is actually a lot bigger. It actually goes down. I think it's 14 by 5 or something. Tier 4. 11 by 7 by 11. So it's 11 by 7. So it's pretty big. Yeah, so it needs a lot bigger of an area. And of course you also have to have that better stuff. And it's like incredibly fast. So this uses, let's see, energy cost 320 RF per duration. Minimum 400 ticks. So it uses a lot of power. That's why I needed the big reactor first. So that's quite important that I had that reactor created first. Anyway, this is all going. It's all functioning. We have tungsten, redstone, tin. So it's going actually pretty fast. I'm actually quite happy with the coal ore being a thing. So we're actually going to let this just run. I'm happy with having this. Hopefully we'll get some prosperity ore soon. I'm going to go back and set up a system somewhere to store all the minables. And then soon we'll come out here and we'll set up a the resource miner somewhere out here, maybe over here, and we'll be able to collect all the other goodies, the weird, like, just collect all the other things from it, essentially. Oh yeah, this is actually the perfect place. It comes right as I come in and stuff. We'll actually get some RF tools, teleporter pads, and we'll actually teleport there, like, directly eventually, but right now, yeah, it's not quite as necessary. Yeah, that's why I'm leaving it, I suppose. I'm fixing to head back to the house. I hope you have enjoyed watching me build my resource miner. My ore miner, should I say, not resource miner. Resource miner is different. This will be quite handy for me. Like, I really need nether quartz and iron. I just want some prosperity ore. I may go make another light gray lens, because it looks like it used a white lens instead of light gray. Yeah, because you can actually change the lenses out by just breaking that and putting a new one down. I had a light gray in my inventory, so I just don't know why it's saying, I don't know why it's saying light gray. It's saying light gray. Okay, it is light gray. Okay, well, it is light gray lens. It's fine. It should give me what I want. Oh, now I'm getting started to work. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it, and I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.